chawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. And that hook scores. That counter punch caught him clean. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
This is that place you want to...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, Ahmed! Now in serious trouble! How did they survive that?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Ahmed now. Oh no, is he gonna go down? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to this corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Come on, you're better than that.
There's the bell for round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? And Adam Hamed has been dazed. One punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Stick a few body shots in there. What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything.
No, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away.
And you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out.
There's the bell to start round three. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And Hamed just got rocked. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, Adam Hamed now. This is not where he wants to be. And Adam Hamed just couldn't take it anymore. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Do you believe what we are seeing? A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They exchange punches. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And now going for the finish. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
Absolutely crazy.
Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Just the same again.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Get back.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there.
He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't low.
This round, get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab.
And don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all that.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round.
That jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just
Job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
That jab, and you're getting your time in already.
In your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him this time.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, has got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Perfect counter lands. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter. Good counter punching. Right uppercut can't find a home. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. That jab doesn't score. Counter punch. So much firepower here. Both men step back for just a moment. And he scores with the counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to switch.
This will appear. Good man. You stay focused? Go on. Don't let
out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Keep them on the other end of that jab.
Here we go. In round 5, who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you pick, and you know you're in...
Oh, my God, Johnny! And Adam Hamed has been dazed! Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Catch and shoot. And now. Oh no, is he going to go down? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting. That counter shot lands. Oh, Hamed! Now in serious trouble! You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Can they finish it? Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Don, and get your boxing back together. Right.
Laps will appear. Just get him on the end of the chain.
Let's start the 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter punch. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? A lot of effort being exerted here. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And Hamed just got rocked! Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Oh, Adam Hamed now. This is not where he wants to be. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected.
They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jake LaMotta, 5'8" tall, 160 pounds. Here comes the Bronx.
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. He just misses with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Good counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. A perfect counter shot. It really takes something to put Jake LaMotta down, and he just did it. Let's watch that again. Get a replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Nice counter shot. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You've let him back into it.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
So just together. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win.
Beautiful. That's it. Start, just...
What do we expect to see here in round two? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Right uppercut just off target. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That counter shot lands. Good-looking right hook, but that was blocked. Swing and a miss with the jab. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. The bell rings and we start the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Just misses with that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good defense on that left hook. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. Beautiful counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. Here's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. Straight right just misses. Whoa! The Raging Bull in real trouble. saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he does?
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. The Raging Bull is dazed. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched.
The straight right just misses. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Catch and shoot. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. And there- the bell for round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter punch caught him clean. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. There's a counter shot. Good counter punching. It's all offense all the time. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch. round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And the Raging Bull goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Talk about LaMotta in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down, you've got to stick right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't.
You're still landing the power shots. Good. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
On to the 6th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything. Full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Beautiful counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? That left hook is blocked. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about LaMotta in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute.
Breathe.
And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And the Raging Bull is down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
I need to see that.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Nice counter shot. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Oh, the Raging Bull just got clipped. Good counter punching. And down goes the Miracle Man. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round. Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Oh my! Jake LaMotta just got buckled. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. The stamina is off the charts. Can they figure out the combination to this cinch?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Incredible work rate. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Look back in the history book, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judge... I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. Next to me is Johnny. Billy Dib, the former IBF featherweight champion.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting
one of the hottest tickets. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. There's a counter shot. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. How about that time counter shot? Those counter punches have to hurt. His stamina is off the charts. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Code red time for Josh Warrington. How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
Oh my God, Johnny! Josh Warrington on the brink now. Josh Warrington goes down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to foul you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there.
Let's talk about Warrington in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round. And there's the bell to start round 2. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And he scores with the counter. This is such an amazing feat. Did you see that? This is not good for Josh Warrington. Big shot and down goes Warrington. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
And this with that jab. Oh, wait a minute. Josh Warrington on the brink now. And the Leeds Warrior goes to the canvas. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
talk about Warrington in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Man, what you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Defense on the end.
Let's get it started in round 3. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. It's code red time for Josh Warrington. It's okay to take a knee.
That's a really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Not good for Josh Warrington.
It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Let's go with that right uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Very close. Hold that thought. Billy Dibb in trouble. Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Josh Warrington on the brink now. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at it.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. And that'll do it. It is over. Billy Dibb losing by knockout. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. Are you okay? You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What
They could have picked any venue in the world, but they chose this one for a reason. What an atmosphere. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jesse Rodriguez, weighed in at 115 pounds on the nose. He stands at 164 centimeters tall with a reach of 170. Up against him, it's Juan Francisco Estrada, 5 foot. And here we see Jesse Rodriguez.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as these athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Jab slightly off target. Good counter punch. They stop the hook there. There's a counter shot. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fight has a real good flow to it. Counter punches have to hurt. A straight right. Oh, right there. Ooh, bam, is rocked. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance without
On to the second round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't land that jab. El Gallo is hurt. to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Swing and a miss with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and switching off.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
And there's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He wanted action, and they are delivering. And he scores with the counter. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Estrada is in trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. El Gallo is hurt. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Don't worry.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Get me time.
It's a bad round, all right, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next.
Shots him there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't keep going.
Back at it in round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. How about that time counter shot? Misses with the straight left. He misses with that straight left. Perfect counter shot. Whoa, Johnny. Estrada is in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match?
Good man.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Holding nothing back here in the round. That uppercut just missed. Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges.
That chap's slick.
This is the beginning of round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favorite and pickpocket him.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Catch and shoot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. The jab doesn't quite connect. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice catch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Getting your timing on
Round 7, here we go. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Good counter punching. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. counter punch. Looking to land the hook. El Gallo is hurt. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skillful.
Whoa, Johnny! Estrada is in trouble. And down goes El Gallo. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
I need to see that again.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on this?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath, got right. Brush it off. Get on with the job.
What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent.
Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Are you going back into it? Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do. Good work. Just stay focused. Don't let
Tracks. Get out there and switch on. Get this box.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you do.
Terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this.
On the end of the jab, you're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Get your boxing back together. Put him back on him this round.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Good work, Yusuf.
In the round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
And there's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
El Gallo is hurt. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. About these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Don't be looking there for 1 shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. I need you to get back out there.
But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Fighters sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. They'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Chad does not score. Estrada goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard.